Hey, it's Midnight Raven, and did you wake up today and realize that there are literally days until February? Like, where has the month gone? So, welcome to my channel. I'm the Midnight Raven, and I thought I would give you a little update on my channel for 2022. So, last year I was monetized, which is amazing. It took me 5 years to get monetized, which it's fine. It was a work in progress. I'd never put a lot of effort into my channel to get monetized. It was always a goal to get 1,000 subscribers, to get a community tab and things like that. And then I hit 2K and I thought, well, this is good, but I still didn't have the watch hours, and now I do, and I have more than enough watch hours. So I got monetized, and then that was before Christmas. And then I did a sort of a Christmas stream, I think. Did I do Christmas or did I do Halloween? Can't remember. Did one of them. And then obviously I was on my own for Boxing Day because I worked. So I think I streamed then because I was on my own. You know how it is. Christmas is a time for families, and I was working, so there's that. So then January came and a new year began on my channel. And a new year began, as it always does, with murder. Murder mysteries, crime, and that kind of thing. Which is where I've gone this part of January so far. We've done murder mysteries, crimes that are happening in Norfolk. So I wanted to do like some local crimes that were close to me. And then I started doing more charity shop hauls because I wanted to try and do 2022 on a budget. Not necessarily I'm a poor, look at me, I can't afford anything budget. More buying sustainable stuff that can be recycled, like buying things like this that were in charity shops that have nothing wrong with them, and that I could get for half the price I could if I then went to somewhere like the Range. So decorating my house cost effectively, basically, is the idea. So I started doing more charity shop hauls, and then I started doing wish hauls again. So the only reason I stopped doing wish hauls originally was because the pandemic happened and shipping just became more and more erratic. But now, on average, items are arriving on time. So I've started doing plenty of wish hauls. I've got enough stuff now, probably for another month or two. So then that takes me to the end of January. Moving on to February. February is murder month. Who has something like that? Oh, that's right, me. So February is murder month on my channel. A whole month of murder, crime, cold cases. Happy Valentine's to you all. I'm bringing you the gift of murder. So we are going to be doing Norfolk crimes that are local to me, based in Norfolk. We're going to be doing more of the 3-minute murder mystery, so murder in bite size. We're then going to be doing Norfolk village sign videos. So we're doing the Norfolk murders. I thought I would give you a bit about each of the villages that I'm then doing as well. So that then gives you a more in-depth look at these tiny, obscure villages that had these horrific crimes happen to them. You know that saying where you say, oh, nothing bad will ever happen in this village. It's a tiny village. It's got few people. We all know each other. And then someone hacks up your neighbour and puts them in their basement, or a girl gets kidnapped and she's found chained in a neighbour's basement. You know, they always say that nothing ever happens in our village. It's boring, it's quiet, and then you find there's a serial killer just hidden in the depths of the village. So that's the idea with that. Also, sprinkling in instant history. So this is little tidbits of history, focusing on mostly the royal family, people like Queen Elizabeth, Queen Victoria, controversial people, Mary Queen of Scots, basically controversial people, Henry VIII, you know, that had murder in mind. They were either murdered, beheaded, or killed for high treason. So it still follows the murder theme, because that's what February is. February is the I Heart Murder month. And then March. March is my health month. So March is fitness month. So that means looking at yoga techniques, looking at foods to keep you young and fit. It also includes getting out in nature, so I'm going to hopefully do some mini walk videos, as well as giving you a nature's lover's guide to stuff you should be looking for while out walking. And then I'm also bringing a how to go meat free March. Now, I myself am not going meat free, just to put it out there, but my sister is vegetarian, and she's always talking to me about the impact that eating meat has on the world, things like animal cruelty, things like the way it's processed, all the crap they put into it. So I wanted to kind of look into how to be meat-based and plant-based, how they differed, and how eating meat-free doesn't necessarily have to be bland, boring. My sister loves being vegetarian, and kudos to her. I can never go vegetarian. I love meat so much. A nice juicy fat sausage. But then there are alternatives. You could have corn. You could have tofu. There are alternatives that my sister raves about. So March is a fitness month. Also during March I'm going to do some yoga videos. I have done some videos on yoga techniques, but then hopefully along with the walk videos I'm going to be able to fit in a sprinkling of actual yoga videos myself, where I actually show you how to do yoga. I also have some restraint bands so we can do restraint yoga. I want to buy a block so we can do some other yoga as well as core yoga, and we're just going to have a fun month of fitness, health, and well-being. And then the only next thing I have planned is for April. Now, April is kind of a busy month at work because we have Easter, but April is going to be astrological and women who changed the world. So the astrological part, we're going to be looking at things like the zodiac, the Chinese zodiac, all the different zodiacs, whether it be Chinese, the everyday zodiac that you look at to look at your horoscopes and stuff like that. And then we're going to do women who changed the world. This is looking at powerful women through history. So April is kind of a weird month. I wanted to do the astrological one in April because I'd already planned out the rest of the year, and I didn't want to leave it too late to give you an insight into the rest of your year. And then the Women Who Changed History month, it came to me that women nowadays have power, they have presence, and that I wanted to celebrate some of the women throughout history, people like Joan of Arc, who nowadays you ask a kid who Joan of Arc is and they have no idea. History classes in schools have changed so much, and the more and more we go into the future, the more and more the past is forgotten. So April is kind of looking forward, but also looking back. So the astrological is the looking forward part, looking to the future, and the Women Who Changed the Month part is looking to the past. So we're looking to the past and future in April. And then that is up until April on my channel. Now May, I thought about doing lists. So I have this book, and it's called the 100 Fun Facts To-Do List. And I thought about making May top 10 lists. So things like my top 10 favourite serial killers, my top 10 favourite horror movies, my top 10 favourite historical places and that kind of thing, my top 10 famous women through history, my top 10 events that happened that I wish I'd have been at. Top 10 celebrities who are dead I wish I could meet. Things like that. You know, top 10 lists of things to do with being goth, things to do with death, the top 10 ways to die. You know, and I believe the number one for that is tripping at home, something like that. So I thought I would do May as like top 10. I thought that could be interesting to look into a bit more of me and to find what I like, what I don't like. You know, top 10 films by Tim Burton, top 10 ways to identify a serial killer, you know, that kind of thing. Make it dark, not too light though. We have to still have a sprinkling of darkness in my channel. So that is the look to the future. So January we still have murder and wish hauls. February is going to be murder month, I Heart Murder, with Norfolk Crimes, 3-Minute Murders and Village Signage. And then March is health month. We are looking at yoga, fitness, eating healthy and becoming meat free. And then March is going to be a trying month. I'm going to try and put walks and that in as much as I can. And then April is looking to the future, but also appreciating the past. So we've got the astrological future and the history of the past. And that is my year until April. And then May will be the top 10 list, if you think that's a good idea. So if you want to see more from me and you love my channel, give it a big thumbs up. Comment down below, what do you think of my first part of the year? And then obviously June is my birthday month, so we all think of something really cool for that. So hopefully I will go on holiday at the end of the year. I'm looking at maybe on holiday in like September, October time. A bit more affordable, less people, easier to film. Haven't decided where, when, or anything like that, so you're just gonna have to wait and see. But yeah, if you want to see more from me, remember I have an Instagram as well. I am the Midnight Raven. There's pictures, content, videos, you name it on there. If you want to support the channel, consider becoming a member for 99p. Consider donating to PayPal, links in the description. Or give us a super chat and tell me what you think the best idea is that I have for this year. And I will see you all very soon for another catch-up video. Take care and thanks for watching. Love you all. Bye guys.